my genius minds, welcome to another session of grade 2 and this is chapter number 6, coding decoding. So every time coding decoding is fun, and do you know it is observed that when a child does the questions of coding decoding, his brain just become more glittery and it starts responding to certain things which turn him to more analytical child. So are you ready to become a smart child? Here we go, and we are going to help Roser over here, who is looking for a code and he's trying to crack the code here, and his friend is helping him. What is he saying? That every time when you subtract one, I'll tell you how. What comes before H is G. Before B comes A. Before S we have R. And in this way, before E we get D. Before F we have E. And before O we have N. That makes it garden. That means another treasure is there in the garden. So are you ready to move to the garden and find the next clue for your treasure hunt? Here we go, and we are going to understand that when you do coding decoding, it's real fun and every child enjoy to just crack the code and find what is the treasure behind it, and that makes your brain beautifully sharp. Here we have few pictures, and these pictures are going to represent the alphabets from A to Z. And now using these pictures, can you name what is written here? So let's begin with decoding. Looking at the pencil, we write P here. Then we have orange, that makes O. And here we have B, that is representing L. Look at the ice cream cone, which is I. Then see the shining sun, which gives you S. And let's wear the hat. So this hat represents H. And it makes polish, isn't it? Let's try another one. What is it? This is B. So we write here B for B. Then A makes apple. Then comes S for the sun, right? Let's look at the key, which represents K. And what do you see? E, that's egg. And this is tree. So for every alphabet, we are using the symbol. And here comes basket for you. Isn't it a fun? Let's try more. And look, we have given numbers to the animals and we are going to solve the sums over here. So hen represents 4, right? Let's write down 4 plus, look at another one. This is 5 plus 1 for parrot, and you get the total of 10. Very interesting decoding. Let's decode the next one. What is the number here for rabbit? So this is number 7. Let's write here 7, and then comes 2 for the rabbit, and camel says 3. So we make it 7 plus 2 plus 3, and the hidden secret is 12. So every time when you decode, we get something very interesting, and it really helps you to think beyond the imaginations. When you solve decoding questions, the science says that it makes you more intelligent and outstanding. Now let's look at this example. If kangaroo is called fox, fox is called giraffe, and giraffe is called frog, the question is, which of the following is the tallest animal? So if you look at the images here, we say that giraffe is the tallest animal, but giraffe is called fox here. So the right option will be D, and we say that D is the correct answer. In a certain code, roar is written as URDU. How URDU written in that code? So every time we look that R is added with 3. STU, right? Similarly, after O, PQR. Every time we are adding plus 3. So let's try writing URDU by adding 3 to every alphabet. So after U plus 3 becomes X, R plus 3 makes U, D plus 3 makes it G, and U plus 3 makes X. So your answer is UXGX, that is B is the right option. Let's try to decode some numbers now. So here if 135 is called 456, 357 is called 468, then 875 is called what? So if you observe very carefully, every time 1 is added, 1 plus 1 is 2, 3 plus 1 is 4, 5 plus 1 is 6. And the same pattern is followed here. 3 plus 1 makes 4, 5 plus 1 makes 6, and 7 plus 1 gives you 8. So next code that you are going to create is 8 plus 1 gives you 9, 7 plus 1 gives you 8, and 5 plus 1 gives you 6. And the right answer is 986, and we say C is the right option. So now your time to do the brainstorming. Every time you have to first crack the code and see how the relation is created. Like TOY is coded as UPZ. So after T comes U, after O comes P, after Y comes Z. Every time 1 is added and you find what's the right answer. Similarly, after doing these alphabet questions, we get the questions related to number coding as well. Here, G is coded as 5, I is coded as 1, V is coded as 3, E is coded as 7, and similarly, BAT is coded as 924. You need to find the code for gate. So, for G, we have 5, right? For A, we have 2, and for T, we have 4, and in this way for E, we get the code from here, that is 7. Now you can get the right answer? Yes. And similarly, sometimes we come across the questions like we have this question, bulb is called fan, fan is called torch, torch is called table, then what gives you cool air? Now air we get from fan, but the answer will be the name that is given to fan, right? And you will get the right answer. Similarly, we have questions related to some of the shapes also. Here we have a 4-sided figure, so we have given a code 4. 3-sided figure is given a code 3. Now your chance to check what code will you give to a circle. And then one more very interesting question here. We say out is written as 152120. That means if you count the alphabets from A to Z, O is the 15th alphabet. We have given the code 15 to O. 21 position of the alphabet is U and 20th position is T. So in this way you have understood that this coding is entirely based on the existence of alphabet in the alphabet order, and your turn to find the right code for read. Here is your time now. Are you ready? Let's begin.